Well, here is since 1980, you can see the divorce rate per 1,000 marriages has been decreasing. So what we want to do is use the first and last point, find the trend line, and then extrapolate out into the future and see what it would, if it would be if it followed the trend that's going on. So we're not going to use 1980. We're going to say 1980 equals year zero. And so that's how we're going to do it. So there's the first point, 1980 equals year zero, years since 1980. There was 22.7 divorces per 1,000 marriages in the population. And in year 36, so that would be 1980 plus 36, which would be 2016, there was 15.7 divorces per 1,000 marriages. So we're gonna find it. Here's our 2 points, and we're gonna find the trend line of this form. And we're going to use that trend line to predict the number of divorces per 1,000 marriages in 2020. So what's the first thing we do when we're trying to develop an equation? And you might say, hopefully, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So why don't you try doing that, hit pause, and I will put it up. And if you got that, you'd be correct. I'm using 4 decimals. So what does this mean? Okay, it's always the big question. What does this rate mean? Notice the negative. And that's because, if you noticed up here, the slope is negative. The line is decreasing from left to right. So that would mean that the number of divorces per 1,000 marriages in the population is decreasing by 0.1972 divorces per year. So the rate, as you can see, the rate of divorces is decreasing. So now we have, and let's put in what we have and what we don't have. So our Y is our number of divorces in a given year, and X is the year, and that's how much it's decreasing by. Now, we could find B. You should be able to say, oh, hey, I know what B is, because B is this. Because we have 1980 as year zero, so that's all we need. That's all we need. So now we're going to predict. Come back here and predict this. So being X is the year, we need to find out for 2020 what the value of X is. Well, if 1980 is 0, in 2020 it would be 40. So I'm just going to replace X with 40 and do the math. And when I did that, I'm getting 14.8 rounded. So the ordered pair would be the year, that's 2020, and 14.8 would be our extrapolation of what the number of divorces will be, 14.8 for 1,000 marriages.